Hello, folks, and welcome back to Chris Wyatt Africa. Breaking news from the World Health Organization, the United Kingdom, and South Africa. Earlier today, there were multiple reports coming out, which I couldn't corroborate, but now can corroborate, that the South African Ministry of Health had an emergency meeting with the World Health Organization over a new variant discovered in Botswana on the 11th of November, but is present in Gauteng province in South Africa of the coronavirus, the COVID-19. This one has been identified as the B.1.1.529. This is a new variant which is now causing widespread panic in the medical community. We see this already with the UK Ministry of Health already determining 6 African countries can no longer travel to the United Kingdom. Breaking news out of South Africa, the World Health Organization, and United Kingdom, folks. South Africa raises alarm over new coronavirus variant. Government to consider new restrictions to contain fast-spreading strain. The World Health Organization calls urgent meeting to discuss this situation. 6 African countries added to red list to protect public health as United Kingdom designates new variant under investigation. Under investigation. They don't have the facts yet. Just initial reports out of Botswana or out of South Africa, I should say, where they've identified this and claimed it's responsible for the spike in cases that have taken place this week. Last week, 100 per day in the country. On Wednesday this week, 1,011 in Gauteng province alone for 1,275 across South Africa. Apparently, they're claiming this new variant is even more dangerous than the Delta. That's the latest news from South Africa. New precautionary travel restrictions are being introduced as the UK Health Security Agency confirms a new variant under investigation. From midday on Friday, the 26th of November, South Africa, Botswana, Lesotho, Eswatini, Zimbabwe, and Namibia will be added to the UK's travel red list. Passengers arriving from 4 a.m. on Sunday in England will be required to book and pay for a government-approved hotel quarantine facility for 10 days. Last time we checked, that was costing somewhere between £2,400 and £2,700 in currency. British nationals arriving from these 6 countries between midday Friday and 4 a.m. Sunday and who have been in these countries within the last 10 days must quarantine at home for 10 days and take the NHS PCR test on day 2 and day 8, even if they've already had a lateral flow test booking. Direct flights from the 6 countries will be banned from midday Friday until hotel quarantine is up and running from 4 a.m. Sunday, the 28th of November. Precautionary move follows designation of a new variant under investigation by the UK Health Security Agency. That's a very scary sounding organization, UK Health Security Agency. The government is taking decisive precautionary action against the new COVID-19 variant by introducing travel restrictions on arrivals from South Africa, Botswana, Lesotho, Eswatini, Zimbabwe, and Namibia from midday tomorrow, the 26th of November, Friday. It's already it is the 26th of November already in the UK and in South Africa. It comes as the variant Bravo.1.1.529 is declared a variant under investigation by the UK Health Security Agency. Frightening development here and a quick reaction from UK health authorities, folks, about what's happening with this after an emergency meeting called by the World Health Organization today with South African health authorities and others around the globe. News reports have already indicated this story. It's splashing within the last couple of hours. South Africa and 5 more countries on UK red list as COVID variant, the worst we've seen. UK scientists sounding alarm on Thursday over the Bravo.1.1.529 or COVID variant, which could evade immunity built up by jabs or prior infection, and which has seen a rapid increase in cases in southern Africa. 6 countries are to go on the UK's red list as the new COVID variant has been described as the worst we've ever seen so far. Health Minister Sajid Javid has confirmed from noon on Friday flights from South Africa, Namibia, Lesotho, Botswana, Eswatini, and Zimbabwe will be temporarily banned and UK travelers must quarantine. The red list was scrapped earlier this month when all countries were taken off of it. While no cases have been found in Britain, health officials are concerned over a rapid rise in cases in South Africa. This one from the Evening Standard, arrivals from 6 African countries to the UK will have to quarantine following emergence of new COVID variant, which some experts say is the worst one we've seen thus far. And again, South Africa is added back to the red travel list, which they just came off of. This will be disastrous for citizens of both countries and for tourism in South Africa as well as the United Kingdom. Horrific news for those seeking to travel and those trying to return home. They are now trapped. If you are from South Africa or one of those other 5 countries in South Africa, you are now stuck in the United Kingdom for the duration until this ban is lifted. You can't leave. You're not going to be able to get home because of the travel ban. No flights between South Africa and these other countries to the UK. The only one really that flies to the UK these days is South Africa. So breaking news, folks, coming out of the World Health Organization, the United Kingdom's Health Security Agency, and South Africa, where a variant first observed in Botswana on the 11th of November, but subsequently observed in South African travelers who arrived in Hong Kong later, now having been observed spreading throughout the Gauteng province, the heartland of South Africa's economy, with over 1,011 infections, not from this variant necessarily, but on the Wednesday, the 24th of November, 2021. Once again, folks, breaking news: South Africa, Botswana, Eswatini, Namibia, Lesotho, and Zimbabwe all back on the travel restrictions list, the red list, and you cannot go to the United Kingdom for the foreseeable future. Disaster for those hoping to visit loved ones or do shopping through the holidays. You're now stuck wherever you're at, whether it's in the UK or in one of those countries in Southern Africa. Take care, folks. If you're not a subscriber, please become one right there. Get breaking news and other updates, as well as interviews with fascinating personalities from across Africa and around the world right here on Chris Wyatt Africa.